What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby. Welcome to the Raw results video for 1/16/2012. I'm going to get back into doing these, and if you guys miss Monday Night Raw, I'm going to go through it. You guys can go to a spoiler site if you want, or it's probably in the description, and I'm just going to tell you what happened tonight. The night started off with Mick Foley. I was very surprised to see Mick Foley. You know, he wasn't one of the guys that was rumored to show up. So it was good to see him. And he talks about how he wanted to be in the Royal Rumble and he's going to win it. And then Dolph Ziggler came out, blah, blah, blah. CM Punk came out and it turned into this huge thing. And, you know, John Laurinaitis told Mick Foley, you can't be in it. And then we finally started to get into some matches. The first match of the night was a tag team rematch. If you guys didn't know, Airboom lost the titles at a house show in Oakland this weekend, and they faced Epico and Primo in a rematch, and Epico and Primo were victorious. Kofi Kingston hit the Trouble in Paradise. He should have went for the pin, but he tagged in Evan Bourne, and Evan Bourne was going up for the Airborne, but you know what? I think it was Primo or Epico, one of them, pulls Kofi out of the ring, throws him in the ring post, it distracts Evan Bourne, and then Evan Bourne gets backstabbed. So Primo and Epico are still the tag team champions. Some people have been speculating that's because Evan Bourne is in, you know, heat with the WWE, and he might be the next future endeavor. I will have to wait and see. The next match was Jack Swagger versus Zack Ryder. Now, Zack Ryder was injured, and there was a segment where John Laurinaitis, David Otunga came back and handed him an envelope. He just put it right in his pocket, and then Jericho was there, and he didn't say anything. He just stood there and turned the lights on and then walked out. And Zack Ryder was like, no, I'm going to compete. I'm going to do it. And Eve was like, oh, well, I'll go out there with you. And she did. They had the match. Zack Swagger dominated the match, of course, because Zack Ryder was hurt. And it took him 3 gut-wrench powerbombs to win, which in WWE, when a finisher is, you know, the move, and especially when to keep realism, 3 Jack? Come on. I mean, I know WWE, you could have finished him off at 2. There was no reason to have to go for a third one. So that's what happened. Jack Swagger is your new United States champion. And, you know, what did that lead to? That led to Alicia Fox and Kelly Kelly taking on the Bella Twins. And, you know, Perez Hilton was there, and my God, how Perez has changed. He was the special guest ring announcer, and they were beating each other up. Bella Twins went for the Bella Magic, but Perez threw out the Bella and was like, no, you're not going to do it. And then Kelly Kelly and Alicia Fox won, and then afterwards they beat up Perez, and then it was just boring. And then after that, it was Wade Barrett, The Miz, R-Truth, and Sheamus. They were going back and forth talking. It was R-Truth, and it was a really good segment. People were getting back into R-Truth. Wade Barrett came out, then Sheamus came out for the save when Miz attacked R-Truth. Then they had an over-the-top battle royal. R-Truth won it. But then is where it got interesting. Finally, what we get to see is John Cena came in to Johnny Laurinaitis early in the night, and he said he had a match because Cena was pissed what he made him compete because he was not medically cleared, which we found out after the match. And John Laurinaitis came in and apologized. And, you know, when it happened on SmackDown, they reversed the title decision. Teddy Long said you couldn't get the title to Daniel Bryan because of what happened to Mark Henry. That didn't happen here. John Cena was pissed. He embraced the hate tonight. He went out there before the match even started. His music dropped, ran in, beat the living shit out of Jack Swagger. When I say living shit, you guys have to watch it. He just went to town on him and literally heel status, whether or not it's a heel turn or if he's just embracing the hate, guys, he went absolutely G mode on it, and it was very interesting to see, and I really liked it. And then Kane's Pyro went off, and, you know, Cena, he was like, Cena, that's good, you're embracing the hate. By the time we get to Royal Rumble, you'll really be embracing it, blah, blah, blah. And then the Funkasaurus again. I love the Funkasaurus, guys. It was Brodus Clay versus JTG, and JTG started off the match trying to do something to Brodus, and he was like, what? Get off me, man. And Brodus, like, touched him sexually, was, like, touching his chest, and it was freaking JTG. It was a squash match. Brodus Clay won again, and then it came time for the main event. Daniel Bryan came out and talked about AJ, blah, blah, blah. And then it was Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho, CM Punk versus Ziggler, Mark Henry, and David Otunga. The match went back and forth, you know, and it got down to CM Punk. CM Punk was like, I need a tag, and Chris Jericho was right there like, I'm going to tag in. He tags in, he runs around the ring, does the thing celebrating for like a minute, gets all pumped up, and then tags Daniel Bryan and just runs out of the arena. So we got Jeri-Trolled again tonight, for those of you wondering. And then after that, it was kind of a beatdown. Daniel Bryan was getting beat down. Then Mark Henry goes after Daniel Bryan. They run out of the arena. And then it was basically a 2-on-1 situation. Mick Foley comes out. Mick Foley evened the odds, 2v2. And they won. He did a Mr. Sacco. The Mr. Sacco on David Otunga was hilarious. They win the match. John Laurinaitis comes out, though, and says, I never cleared you like you claim to, and blah, blah, blah. And it was probably one of the best after segments ever because, CM Punk got right in Laurinaitis' face and, said he was jealous and you're going to screw me at Royal Rumble, blah, blah, blah. Very good segment. And then CM Punk leaves. And Mick Foley's like, just admit it, John. Tell him you're going to screw him over. Got in Johnny's face. And finally, Johnny snapped. Johnny Ace went on a rampage. You're damn right I'm going to screw him. I am John Laurinaitis. And he's sick of being disrespected, went all heel status. And then he hit Mick Foley in the head with a microphone. And that's your Raw results, guys. Let me know what you thought. You can probably go check it out. I'm not going to post a link to the video, but you can probably go find it. Read the spoilers, guys. What did you think about Raw tonight? Make sure to hit a like. It truly does help me out, guys. And we'll see you back for SmackDown, guys. Tubby Emu, Tubby out.